Good morning, it's January 29th, 2024. I saw a lady make one of these glue stick stations. I didn't make it exactly the same as hers because I didn't have the same glue gun or materials that she has, and I have different needs. So I just wanted to show you what I did and how I'm going to finish it. I wanted it to dry completely before I did any more work on it. So this one slid down, but I'm not gonna worry about it because it's in there pretty solid. So it's good enough for what I need. So what I did is I found a bunch of these in a tote, and I thought, well, I don't know what I was going to use them for, but this is definitely something I can use, and I'm going to put a base on it because I want to be able to pick it up and move it somewhere. I don't want it on my desk all the time. So this is a piece of 5 by 18. It's a little tray or you know, something that you would put lettering in or whatever for a sign, and that was in there as well. It had some hanger hooks on here, and I took those off because I don't need that. It won't fit this way, but it'll fit this way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this onto here. I'm going to add this because I had two extras, and this is too tall. These are too tall to fit in those. And rather than have one great big tall one over there, I thought I would make a separate one because I really like the idea of having the cord resting in this part here. And I made like a curve on the top, but it's still just a little bit too tight, and when I paint it, it'll swell up, so I have to make this a little bit smaller. But anyway, I really thought this was a great idea, so I've created something similar. I can't remember who it was, but I've seen so many Dollar Tree things that, you know, it's out there. If you just search for a wooden glue gun stand using Dollar Tree wood, I'm sure you'll come up with it. If I find it again, I will post it in the links. I'll edit it and post it in the links. So anyway, all I did was I just glued the ones that fit, because they're different on each side. None of them are straight. I just glued those to fit. Then I glued them onto this. But I also glued these together so that they would rest, you know. And it took a little bit to get them to glue because they're wonky. But I'm really happy with the way they turned out. This would be better if it was solid, but you know, stuff will fall down through it. But I don't really care. A little handheld vacuum will be fine. So I'm going to, I have a choice of putting this on this side or on this side. But on this side, it would be a little less, I don't know. I want the cords here, so it would be okay, but I'm left-handed. So everything that I use a lot of, I put to my left. And I think I'm just going to go with the original idea and put it this way. If I wanted to in the future, there's enough room here that I could put one of these and have an extra place, an extra slot, but I don't think I will. I am going to take these boards off and glue this behind. That gives it a little bit more stability. But if you can see, they're not exactly the same. They're off. But if I take this board off, it'll fit perfectly, and it'll give this a little bit of strength. Not that it really needs it because I'm not rough with anything, but I don't know. I just feel like it probably would, and then it would give me more room for my tools. I can put the taller ones in the back. I can put my little my little ruler right there. I use this one almost every day. So that would give me a little bit extra room. So I think I will do that. And I'm going to do that now. I just have to figure out where. I have a few others. I'll check them and see if they work better size-wise. I'm really glad I bought these. I don't even know what I bought them for, to be honest with you. Yeah, those are really small. Wrong way. That's the wrong way. Okay, those are small. Yeah, it looks like all of these are small. I must have bought them at different times. So let's see, I have one more. And I have an oddball. That one's even smaller. I have this one. Maybe this is what, I wouldn't even have to take anything off of it. I could just put that in there, and then this would fit. Not an issue. It's an oddball, but it actually works, I think, a little bit better. Let's take this one off so I can turn it around. I want to see what it looks like. I just want to... Okay, what was that about? Why did I do it that way? I want this way. Because I want to see how it fits. And see, this one here is just made with slats like that. I mean, it doesn't fit all the way in the back, but is that really a problem? No, it doesn't really matter. As long as it's sturdy, it's going to be up against something anyway when I use it. So I don't really think it's going to be an issue. I think I'll go ahead and use this one instead of those. And that would definitely fit. That definitely fits. I'm sure I have some other things that could possibly work out. So I think this is the way I'm going to go. So I can glue this on at the end. I don't need to do it. But anyway, I still have, how many? I still have 6 of them. I think this I was going to use to make a deck for a dollhouse, but I'm getting rid of that dollhouse. So I'm pretty sure that's what I bought this one for. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So if you're interested in what I'm doing here, then you can just stay on. If not, thank you for watching, and I'll see you the next time. Okay, so let me get my glue. And I'm just going to use wood glue. There's, you know, it's the best glue. So I have to figure out where this piece goes. So that one's going to go there. This one's going to go. So I need it like that. And that looks pretty close. So what would I do with my, here it is. So I'm just going to make sure where it's at. Boy, that's right on the money. So I am going to just put a line here. A line here. And yes, it doesn't match up, but that's the way it goes. Alright, so this one can go. I'm going to glue okay, it looks like it goes right to this hole, so that's where I'm going to start. And yep, that's exactly where it needs to be. So I am going to run a line all the way. There. So that's where my glue is going to go. So I'm going to go ahead and get the glue on there. And I'm trying to use up a lot of this stuff because it's starting to get, you know, a film, and it gets dry, and I don't really want goobers in the stuff that I make that are nice. So this doesn't matter if it gets a goober in it, but it won't glue flat if it does. I just want to finish using. It just looks like it's going to have goobers. So far not. And the other thing is, there's a lot of grooves where there's going to be holes, and I think the glue will help to seal the wood, and that won't be an issue. You know, it'll still clean up well because it'll have a little bit of a surface to it. And I believe this one I'm going to spray paint because, you know, there's no way I'm going to get down into those little grooves. I would have had to paint everything first, and I wasn't really sure how it was going to turn out. So, and that happens with a lot of things. You know, you just don't know 100%. There. So I think that'll give it a nice finish. And it will do what I want. All right. One, two, three blocks. All right. Just a hair. Put that down there. Okay. Yep. Okay. Just like that. That looks pretty good. All right. So now I want to glue this piece to the back. And I hope you're getting this. It's kind of hard to do this without looking, you know, being right over it sometimes. I'm not a carpenter. I am not a carpenter, just so you know. This is what I do. That's why you know, the jobs that I do around the house are simple. They don't require a lot of skill. And there we go. That looks pretty good. Yeah, I think this is going to be awesome. Okay, I hope. Okay, so now I'm going to glue this piece to here like that. So I need to glue these pieces together in the bottom. That's what I need. So I love this Gorilla Glue, wood glue. It works really fast. I need just a tad more. Okay. Just a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, I've used a lot of this glue. And the other one I like is the Type Bond. And they have a clear, which I like. I use that for a lot of things. But I like both of these. This one here is drying up, so I want to use it up. All right. So now I can get this in here. And bear in mind that these things are not straight, they're not square. That is one of the issues with the Dollar Tree stuff. But for this purpose, it's fine. It doesn't really matter. Okay, I'm going to put these in here for down at the bottom. That will help. And then let's see. Turn it around. Oh, is that heavy with those 1, 2, 3 blocks? Okay, I'm going to move this forward because I'd rather have the space in the back than in the front. And I don't have anything in the house. I should probably go out and get my clamps. I got a clamp I can use on this, so I should probably go and get that. This feels like it's doing okay. I don't think it needs to be clamped. I think it's fine. So there you have it. This is how I put it together, and it's just kind of like a puzzle to me. I thought it turned out pretty cute. And like I said, I'll be able to put the long ones here, the short ones in this side, and then this piece was like this, but I cut it all off because I never used it. I mean, it stuck out to here. I never used this size, so I'm going to use that there for the dripping, to drip the glue drips. So now when this is all dry and ready to go, then I can work on this and make that better. And then I think I'll drill a hole in the back so that I can put the plug through it. So the hole only has to fit this. So then I can get that in there, then it can come out here to the thing. And when I'm done using it, I can just roll this up and put it inside here. And if I decide I don't like that, I can always do something different with it. I'm not really sure how it's going to work out, other than I like the simplicity of it. I've seen a lot of glue stations that I didn't like. They were too small, and they didn't give you enough options to, you know, make adjustments or whatever. Most of them were just too small. And this one here I think is going to fit. I'm not a big glue gun person. I don't use glue guns that much. But when I want it, I have to go this drawer, get that, get the glue, do this. This would be so much nicer. I could just set it on my workstation over there, and it's ready to go when I'm ready to go. And I don't even need it here if I don't want it. So I can glue somewhere else if I want to. So I like this idea, and so I'll be back when I have it all together, and I'll show you how I'm going to fit it all in.